Yes, the fourth ISU Grand Prix, of course, had to be truncated because of coronavirus. But we've had spectacular performances in Las Vegas for Skate America, in Chongqing for the Cup of China, and last week in Moscow for the Rostelecom Cup. And our congratulations to everyone involved for managing to stage this at the degree that they have. Of course, this open for Japanese skaters or skaters who skate in Japan, train in Japan. Those are the only ones that are eligible. All the competitors in the men's event will be Japanese skaters. So masks worn everywhere, compulsory for the spectators, and you'll be meeting the judges shortly. Same for them and for the technical committee. All the athletes have been extensively tested. Social distancing very much the order of the day. Yes, the key man, of course, Yuzuru Hanyu, has announced that he won't be competing here in the NHK Trophy. He has asthma and decided to miss out on the Grand Prix events even before it was decided that they would be solely for skaters in the country where the trophy was taking place. But Hanyu will compete in nationals in Nagano between December the 25th and 27th. And Shoma Uno also missing out here, the silver medalist in the Olympics in Pyeongchang and two-time world silver medalist, four-time national champion of Japan.
Prior to the competition, let us introduce to you the officials of this event.
Referee.
The referee, Mr. Nozumu Yoshioka.
Ichiban judge.
Judge number 1, Ms. Shizuko Ugaki.
Niban judge.
Judge number 2, Ms. Miwako Ando.
Sanban judge.
Judge number 3, Ms. Etsuko Azuma.
Yonban judge.
Judge number 4, Ms. Sakae Yamamoto.
Goban judge.
Judge number 5, Ms. Tomoko Kuriyama.
Rokuban judge.
Judge number 6, Ms. Ryuko Niremoto.
Nanaban judge.
Judge number 7, Ms. Yuko Ogawa.
Gijutsu yakui.
The technical panel.
Technical controller.
The technical controller, Ms. Ayumi Kozuka.
Technical specialist.
The technical specialist, Ms. Ikuko Ishikawa.
アシスタントテクニカルスペシャリスト
The assistant technical specialist, Mr. Noriyuki Kanzaki.
So here we go then with the men's short program. 3 jumps. Several of the competitors will be doing quads.
The skaters in Group 1 will take the ice.
3 jumps, 3 spins, and a step sequence. Let's meet those in the first group. Lucas Honda from right here in Osaka. 3rd in junior championships, 18 years of age. Also from Osaka, Nozumu Yoshioka. 5th in the junior championships. Kao Miura, just 15 years of age.
From Japan,
Sena Miyake from Okayama, 7th in juniors.
and from Japan,
And also from Okayama, Yuto Kishina, 6th in Japanese national juniors.
please start your 6-minute warm-up.
A couple in this group will be attempting quads, Yoshioka and also Miura. First to go will be Lucas Honda.
On the screen, you will see the skaters in Group 1 in the order of skating.
This is first international senior competition, of course, his first Grand Prix. Flip and toe loop he's opted for in his combination. Good timing at the start.
先週行われた全日本ジュニア選手権で念願のチャンピオンの座に輝きました。ルーカス剛ホンダ。2番吉岡望さん、日本。
Nozumu Yoshioka,
地元大阪出身の
also from
2年生です。
Osaka, 16 years of age.
全日本ジュニア選手権で5位に入り、推薦により自身初となる
19th in national championships, 5th in the juniors, his first international competition, and of course this is huge for him to be in the NHK trophy. You would never have imagined this a year ago.
3番三浦佳生さん、日本。現在15歳の中学
Miura
3年生。
will be the first to go for a quad,
競技会のチャンピオンです。
just 15 years of
先
age.
週の全日本ジュニア選手権では2種類の4回転ジャンプを成功させ、ショート5位から2位にジャンプアップし、
All teenagers in this group.
全日本選手権への出場権を手にし
So
ま
a
した。
quad toe, triple toe will
三浦
hopefully set the tone for him.
4番三宅星奈さん、日本。昨シーズンまで
Sena
ジュニアグランプリシリー
Miyake.
ズに5年連続で出場し、2018年には
Less
世界
complicated
ジュニア選手
combination
権
for
に
him.
出場しました。今季がジュニアとしてのラストシーズンとなり、
18th in World Juniors 3 years ago.
全日本ジュニア選手権では3位優
First
勝。
senior competition. He's been in some junior Grand Prix, was 10th
セナミヤケ
a couple of years ago in the Junior Grand Prix in Canada.
5番岸名優斗さん、日本。
Last to go,
昨シーズンは
Yuto
全日本ジュニア選手権で6位。推薦出場した全日本選手権では14位という成績でした。今年2月にドイツで行われたババリアンオープンではシニアとして出場し銅メダルを獲得しています。ジュニアラストシーズン
19 years of age from Okayama.
全日本ジュニア選手権で2位、
First Grand Prix for him. 6th in juniors, but 4th the previous year, so he's been marking time a little. We'll be hoping for more here. Very impressive. There's the quad toe, triple toe from Miura. These skaters will have to go some to get a place in the second group tomorrow in the free program, because the second group is chock full of talent. This is Miyake.
練習時間あと1分です。
1 minute to go in the warm-up.
Miura looking good. Obviously, with the absence of Yuzuru Hanyu and Shoma Uno, there's a big chance here for one of these guys, particularly the guys in the second group, but these guys too, to make a real name for themselves. Can't overstate how big figure skating is in Japan. So it will be Lukash Honda to go first, then Nozumu Yoshioka, then Kao Miura, then Sena Miyake, and last to go will be Yuto Kishina. One senior competition for him so far this year. In the Bavarian Open in Oberstdorf, he finished in 3rd place there in the junior competition. And here he is in the NHK Trophy in the Grand Prix. Lukash Honda. Starts with a triple axel. Very well done. Next up is his combination. Triple flip. Triple toe, and he made it look very easy. His third jump, the Lutz. Really super skate from Lucas Honda. Earlier on we had a great start to the ladies competition, provided by Rino Matsuika. And here, young Lucas has done himself proud. Let's hope that is a sign of the standard we're going to see throughout. What a magnificent start it was with that super triple axel. Trained by me, Hamada. In Osaka, comes from Kyoto originally. How about that for a triple axel to begin? No problem at all. Triple flip, triple toe loop. All the elements look to me to be without too many problems. Plenty of expression, exuberance in the step sequence. Really good into the flying camel right at the end. Lucas Honda sets the ball rolling here in the men's competition. First senior competition at this level. Let's see how he's gone. 79.22. Yeah. He's happy enough with that. Really good technical mark, and not shabby either for presentation.
2番 Yoshioka Nozumu-san, Nippon.
Here's another one from Osaka, just 16. He's 17 next month. 5th in juniors a year ago. This is Nozumu Yoshioka. And he does have a quad planned. Triple axel to begin. They're not quite. Battled to hold it, but couldn't quite. Now, will he go for the quad? Safe enough, but only a triple. Could come back with the Lutz and toe loop. Only a double on the toe loop. No harm done. Nozumu Yoshioka doesn't look overly impressed with what he achieved there. It looks like the tone was set early on when he had to step out of the triple axel, and then the quad became a triple on the toe loop. But at the age of 16 to be really trying those things, that's impressive. 19th in nationals. Shows you the depth that they have at their disposal, the Japanese. Really fought to hold on to the landing foot there, but it just didn't happen. And there, only the triple. Triple Lutz, double toe. Honda scoring 79.22. I'm afraid he's not going to get near that. hopefully it won't be too scarring an experience and he can bounce back tomorrow in the free program. Good musical interpretation. And I like the music, Mountaintop. Yes, didn't oversell it at the end, but I think there was natural disappointment.
The score, please.
Yeah, I think he fears the worst.
吉岡さんの得点 55.88 現在の順位は第2位
Yeah,
です
some
The score
way
for
short
Nozumu Yoshioka
of Honda.
is
And he
55.88,
may well find
bringing
himself in
currently
that last position
second place.
going into the free, but let's hope for better tomorrow. Now this
3番三浦佳生さん
regarded as the most talented
Number
youngster
40, representing
in
Japan,
Japan,
Kao Miura.
just 15 years of age. His first senior competition of any description. This is Kao Miura from Tokyo.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel.
So let's see if he can do the quad. First up here.
Breeze drifting on by.
A quad it was. There might have been a triple after it, but he decided not to go for it then, so he'll
It's a new
put it
day,
in later in the program.
it's a new life.
In fact, it should be coming up right now.
And I'm feeling good.
Triple flip. Oh, but only a single you could see. There's a false landing on the flip. That's really disappointing after such an impressive start. Triple axel. You won't be feeling too good after that. Sympathetic applause. Good to see the smile. What a mixture of emotions must have been going through his mind in the 2 minutes and 40 seconds he was out there on the ice. Absolute jubilation with the quad toe loop. And then things got more difficult.
三浦佳
But you can see the talent. That's why they're so excited about him. Brilliant quad. And then a little bit of embarrassment. That was a shuddering fall. And to be honest, he took a little while to remember that he was competing at the highest level. Took a while to get back in his routine. Here's the quad. No problem. No problem with the rotation at all. You might not see a better quad. Yeah, it was just a skid on landing. And he didn't really fight to get even a double out. So a triple axel followed. Step sequence was okay. But then just got the balance point all wrong there. So that change foot spin won't be marked. And I'm afraid his score will really suffer as a result of that. The short program can be brutal for the skaters. But I hope he can recover in the next 24 hours and really put a performance down in the free. I think we'll be seeing an awful lot more of this young man. So, second place at the moment. Honda still leads.
Bringing him currently in second place.
And leads by 13 marks. 2 more to go in this opening group.
Number 4, representing Japan.
There's a young man from Okayama, 18th in juniors. Hasn't competed for a couple of years in the senior competition. The best he's been is 9th. That was 3 years ago. Sena Miyake. Music from Romeo and Juliet. No quad for Sena, but should be a triple axel first up here. Super, lovely running edge coming out of it. Strong on the Lutz too. triple flip, and he did very well to get a triple toe on the end of it. Not a lot of speed going into the second part of that combination. Really enjoyed watching him skate. Sena Miyake. Totally absorbing program. Really into the music. And he brought us into it too. He compromised in his routine, didn't go for anything he couldn't do, and he did it all pretty well. Don't think he's going to take over the lead, but he'll be in a decent position going into tomorrow's free. And this could well be a career best score for him, the best he's scored, 68.08. in a junior Grand Prix at Neumarkt last year. Great expression. Yeah, round okay on the triple axel. More than okay. Spins were all okay. Lovely expression with the arms. Here's the combination. Yeah, big lean. Did he get round on the toe loop? Touch and go, I think. But a very watchable performance. Big step up in class for him. And he's adapted to it well. (79.22) the score to beat. I don't think he's going to do that, but probably a career best. It is indeed. 5 points better than his career best. So second place. Yeah, excellent job, Sena Miyake.
Number 5, representing
Last to
Japan,
go in this
Yuto
opening group
Kishina.
from Okayama. 14th in seniors. This is second year as a senior. Yuto Kishina. Music from Astor Piazzolla, Michelangelo. Triple axel first. Looked okay, I think the free leg was off. Just about held on to the triplets. For his combination. Triple loop, triple toe loop. Really quick rotation on the toe loop. Yuto Kishina. It wasn't perfect. And he had to fight really hard on the combination. But he'll be pushing for a place in that second group tomorrow, if there are any casualties in the second group today. Good afternoon for Yuto. First senior Grand Prix for him. Was a bronze medalist in the Junior Grand Prix in Kaunas last year. Really well in the combination to get it out. Nice little touches in the step sequence. Remember, Lucas Honda still leads He was first to go in the group, and it could well be that he leads going into the second group. 79.22. Kishina's best, 68.98 in a junior event a couple of years ago. I think he might well have beaten that.
The score, please.
So
where are they going to slot him?
74.44
Second place.
The score for Yuto
They should be
Kishina
very happy with that.
74.44.
More than 5 points better than he's ever done before.
Second place.
Second for him. But endorses the fact of what a good skate it was from Lucas Honda at the start. And he leads going into this group.
第2グループの選手の皆さんはリンクにお入りください。
The skaters in Group 2 will take the ice.
第2グループの選手を滑走順にご紹介いたします。
Here they are, the 5 skaters in Group 2.
From Japan,
佐藤俊さん。
Shun Sato, 16 years of age from Sendai.
from Japan,
山本壮太さん。
The brilliant
from
Sota
Japan,
Yamamoto.
友野和樹さん。
Kazuki Tomono. He's been fifth in the World Championships a couple of years ago.
影山さん。
Yuma Kagiyama, 17 years of age,
from Japan,
田中
runner-up
圭
in
司さん。
World Juniors. And Keiji
選手の皆さ
Tanaka,
んは練習を開始してください。練習時間は6分です。
skaters,
the old
please
hand
start your
here,
6-minute
26 years
warm-up.
of age, has been competing on the world team for a number of years
体
now.
調不良のため欠場となりました。
Mitsuki Sumoto has withdrawn from the competition.
There's confirmation that Sumoto will not be here. So we're left with the following 5. A wide range of ages and talent here.
So, ただいま大型スクリーンにおきまして第2グループの選手をご紹介しております。
So
On the screen, you will see the
Here's the
skaters in Group 2.
16-year-old Shun Sato,
7番佐
to
藤俊さん。
Pirates of the Caribbean.
昨シーズン初出場のジュニアグランプリファイナルで4回転ルッツを含む高難度のプログラムを披
All
露
of them
し
in this group have
ジュニア
quads.
史上最高
He has
得点
two,
で優勝を
one
果
in
たしました。
combination.
今年2月にドイツで
And
行
then
わ
the
れた
Lutz.
ババリアンオープンではシニアで優勝しています。今シーズンから本格的にシニアに参戦し東日本選手権トップ通過で全日本選手権への出場権を獲得しています。シュン・サト。8番山本
And
壮太
here's
さん。
Sota Yamamoto,
2015年の世
seventh
界ジュニア
in
選手権
nationals.
で銅メダル獲得。
his third NHK
その翌
trophy.
年から怪我による長期休養を余儀なくされまし
Finished
たが、
6th
2
last
シー
year.
ズン前から国際舞台に復帰し、NHK 杯は今回で3年連続3回目の出場となります。
6th
今シーズンは混戦となった西日
back
本
in
選手権を制し、
2018 in Hiroshima.
1位通過で全
He
日本選手権への出場権を
has
獲
two
得
quads.
しました。ソータ山本。9番友野和樹さん、日本。
And Kazuki Tomono,
2018年
he's been on the world team, 5th in the World Championships in Bulgaria a couple of years ago. But since then rather dropped out of favour. Only 6th in Japanese nationals 11 months ago. Be looking for a lot better. Try and get on the team for Tokyo. Last year in Grand Prix he was 5th in Skate America and 8th in the Ross Telecom Cup. But he has been a medalist in the Ross Telecom Cup back in 2018 got the bronze medal there. Yuma Kagiyama, again 2 quads for him. That quad salco triple toe is what he's going to attempt. First up. Runner-up in World Junior Championships last season. Taking it easy at the moment. And here's the much more experienced Keiji Tanaka. 13th in the World Championships in Bulgaria a couple of years ago, dropped down to 14th last year. Really hoping for a team on Japanese nationals. Did compete in Pyeongchang, finished 18th in the Olympics. First time for him in this NHK trophy. Shun Sato not going for anything big in warm-up. So far they're not hitting the quads. So a massive chance for one of these 5 to make a big impression without Shoma Uno and Yuzuru Hanyu. That's terrific from Tanaka. Quad salco. If he can land that in his routine, things will be looking good. So it'll be Sato to go first, then Yamamoto, then Kazuki Tomono, then Yuma Kagiyama, and then finally it'll be the experienced Keiji Tanaka.
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
So we begin with the young man from Sendai in his first Grand Prix. Winner of the Junior Grand Prix final last year in Turin. Winner of the Bavarian Open this year in Oberstdorf. A lot of hopes on this fella.
Sato Shun-san, Nippon.
Number 7, representing Japan, Shun Sato.
Sixth in World Juniors. And as I said, winner of the Grand Prix Junior final. A lot of pressure on this fella, Shun Sato. Pirates of the Caribbean. Combination first up. Quad toe, but you can see wasn't able to really get the second one out, and only a single toe loop, which doesn't really count. Massive effort to go for the quad lutz, but again a step out. Did well to land the axel after the disappointment of the first couple of jumps, and a good one it was too. Not great, I'm afraid, from Shun Sato. Yes, I'm a little surprised at the choice of the routine. Very difficult to keep that going. In a short program, which requires you to do the elements. It was great in the step sequence, but it wasn't anywhere else for me. And of course, there was the disappointment of the fall on the two key jumps early on. So I don't think he's going to take over the lead. But he's a jewel of a talent, that's for sure. It just didn't happen here. So just checking that it was a single. It was, I'm afraid, after the toe loop. So it won't count as a combination. Was fine until the last bit of rotation on the quad lutz, and then you could see him just fall away from it. Axel was great and showed a lot of character after the problems that he'd had. But he's not going to threaten Lukas Honda, who's in the lead at the moment. Personal best for Shun Sato, 79.30. Got that in the World Juniors right at the start of the year. going to be way short that routine of that. There's a look of Shoma Uno about him. But not the dependability
The score, please.
at the moment.
佐藤さんの得点 72.04 現在の順位は第4位です
72.04, not bad.
The score for Shun Sato is
Fourth place, but obviously he's going to drop
which brings him currently
with 4 more
fourth place.
still to go. So
8番
next to go
山本草太さん
From
日本
Number 8.
right here in Osaka,
Japan. Sota Yamamoto.
the man who was 7th in nationals. Sota Yamamoto. Sixth in the NHK trophy last year. And he has his eyes on 2 quads. First up in combination here. Not good enough, I'm afraid, and no combination. So, what will he do here? It's meant to be a quad salco. Will he go for that and put something as a combination? He's going to have to. Well, it was an attempt, that's for sure. Needs this triple axel here. And a little double-footed, you could see, on the landing. Well, he gave it the go, didn't he? But I'm afraid the big stuff at the start, which would really have announced him as a contender, let him down. But he kept it going well. And he cuts a pleasing figure out there on the ice, but I'm afraid the elements not strong enough, the jumps particularly. But he has got to keep attacking it. The level keeps going up year on year. And if he's to survive, he has to keep improving and going for more. Here's the combination at the start. Quad toe. No chance of getting anything out there, so he had to put something at the end of the salco. An extra turn and a double toe loop at the end of the quad sal. Really working hard on the camel spin. And not really close, scoring big on that triple axel. But good expression. And when the jumps work, that's quite a routine. But it wasn't working this afternoon. Yes, I'm afraid he's not going to be in the shake-up. Can make up ground, but it's too much ground to make up to think he could win this event now. And he did have hopes of that with the routine that he just might have performed.
Yamamoto さんの得点 62.38 現在の順位は第6位です
Sixth place.
The score for Sota Yamamoto
He's
is
not going to be in the top group
62.38, which brings
going
him
into
currently
tomorrow.
in
It's still
sixth place.
Lucas Honda who leads. Remember, he was the first skater to set us off.
9番友野和樹さん日本
Number 9,
So
representing
here from
Japan, Kazuki
right here in
Tomono.
Osaka is Kazuki Tomono, 5th in the World Championships in Bulgaria a couple of years ago, but since then we haven't heard much of him. First time here in the NHK Trophy. Quad in combination to begin. Yes, quad toe, but an awkward landing and an extra turn, and then the toe loop at the end. Only a double though. Salko next. Yes, very well round. Really strong on the triple axel. Super step sequence. Oh yes, that's what we wanted. Wasn't perfect, but a very ambitious program, and look at them standing up. They recognize what they've seen here. Much loved from right here in Osaka, and many of the 3,000 who've been lucky enough to get tickets here on their feet. Yeah, the big combination at the start. It looked as if it might set the tone, but it didn't. Really strong. Right the way through the rest of the program. Quad Salchow was fine. Spins were okay. Love the step sequence. Chroma 3. The music. Didn't he skate to it well? So here's the quad. Just wait a little back, had to do the turn and only got a double on the end, but he was scoring fine with it. Just about round on the quad Salchow. No problem at all on the triple axel. Great expression. Total commitment to the step sequence. I'm pretty sure he's going into the lead. Has scored 88, which would put him comfortably in the lead. That was in the Four Continents right at the start of this year, where he finished 7th. But I think, I'm pretty sure, he's going to move to the top of the pile. Great to see him smile.
The score, please.
Tomono san no tokuten 83.27.
Yeah, that will do.
The score for Kazuki Tomono
Takes
is
him 4 points clear
80.27,
of Honda,
which brings him currently in first place.
and a good way ahead of Yuto Kishina in 3rd place. Yeah, no wonder he's smiling for the camera. 2 to go. And here's the winner of the Winter Youth Olympics in Lausanne right at the start of this year. A brilliant young talent, 17 years of age, 2nd in World Juniors. That's how he can perform here in his first major senior competition. Yuma Kagiyama. Big quad to start. Excellent start from Kagiyama. Quad sal, triple toe. Now if he lands this, he could well be threatening the lead. And he does. Super running edge coming out of that quad toe loop. There's the single. Fantastic step sequence. What a skater, Yuma Kagiyama. Hands on head because he can't work out why it went all so wrong on the axle. But he's surely done enough to go into the lead here. Another shining talent coming out of Japan. He could have been way clear in the lead if he'd landed the axle. You can see he's just practicing the takeoff again. It just didn't feel right. So he just didn't get liftoff, but what an amazing start it was. He's not thinking of the amazing start right here. But he's going to be threatening the lead, that's for sure. Tanaka to go. Can he get in front of him? Kazuki Tomono leads 83-27. Great combination. Quad sal triple toe. Really easy on the quad toe loop. His jumping technique looks so good, but what happened here? For me, it looked okay as he took off, but he didn't feel right and just bailed out. But he was getting so many good scores for the rest of the program. Remember, 83-28, the score to beat. And I think he's going to do that. Great expression. So much going through his head. Best score he's got, 91-61 in the 4 continents at the start of this year. Last season, of course. He's not going to get that, but how close? Pretty close. 87-26. Looking good. So with just 1 to go, he's 4 points in the lead. And he could well lead going into tomorrow. And this man will hope he doesn't. 26 years of age, the old campaigner in the group. He's been around for the best part of a decade now, knocking on the door. It's never really opened. Best he's done, 13th in the World Championships in Bulgaria a couple of years ago. fact, in Milan a couple of years ago. This is Keiji Tanaka. Does have a quad Salchow first up. Not quite.
The subject for tonight's lecture is rhythm. The beat. The driving force that holds our lives together.
So he doesn't need anything more to go wrong. Triple axel now. It's very solid.
And so tonight we say, hip hip, chin chin, the rhythm section. The beat. The beat. The beat. The beat. The beat. The beat. The beat.
Now the combination has to make it. No. Flip and toe loop, but only a double flip.
And so tonight we say, hip hip, chin chin.
But the exuberance and the timing throughout this program, but particularly here in the step sequence. Magical. What a shame. I just adored the routine. And when it comes off, it would be a sight for sore eyes, but it was 2 elements short of that. Keiji Tanaka. What a thrilling step sequence that was. And an uplifting program. It's just a shame that we had the errors. I think the biggest problem was the combination, to be honest. Why it was only a double flip at the start, only he knows. But he's turned into a real extrovert. Here's the Salchow at the start. But he put that behind him. And strong legs to hold on to that triple axel. Did his very best to sell the program, and it was some program to sell. Just bailed out of that triple flip. So the grade of execution goes down, and his hopes of leading going into the free go down too. Question is, how close to Kagiyama will he be? Plenty of potential we could see in this lineup of Japanese youngsters mostly. But unlike the women, it was a little underwhelming, apart from Kagiyama. And Honda, right at the start, really did impress. So where are they going to place Keiji Tanaka? His best 89.05, that would get him top of the podium. It's going to be way short of that. Fourth place behind Honda. But he'll be in the second group, that's important. But it is Honda who gets third, Tomono second, and there Yuma Kagiyama, despite his mistake, he is going to be the leader going into the free tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the competition for ladies free skating will start at 3:25 p.m. Thank you.
So we can get confirmation of the scoring. I think there will be a number of disappointed skaters, though, with the absence of the big stars. Shuma Uno and Yuzuru Hanyu. Chance for someone to really make a massive impression. That hasn't really happened in the short. Maybe it will in the long. But Honda, third place. Congratulations to him. Kazuki Tomono, second. And the leader is Yuma Kagiyama. So that's all the short programs. Hope you can join us here in Osaka for the free programs tomorrow.
規制退場にご協力いただきありがとうございます。続きまして E ブロックのお客様のご移動をお願いいたします。E ブロックのお客様ご移動をお願いいたします。